Hey YouTube, it's me, the Tempest. It's about 7:30. I'm running on about 5 hours of sleep. I'm about to head over to the College Park Regional with my buddy Rico the Fox Kid and some of his friends. So I been discussing with him the matter of which becomes a one becomes a true duelist. You can see how tired I am. So that's what this is going to be about. Um, Kind of a tutorial for anybody in general is you have to know how to better yourself. And for me, that's come to be a really hard thing to do. When you get into a game, and this is a problem for me, when I got into Yu-Gi-Oh, back into Yu-Gi-Oh, I went straight to my friend Sergey. He got me back into the game, taught me all the rules again, and I'm like, okay, I got this. Went to my card shop, learned about Synchro Summon, came back, learned about it again with my friend James, and then learned some more advanced tactics. Went back to my shop, built the quick draw deck that I ran, which was amazing and so much fucking fun. I love quick draw. I think that deck had 3 quick draw, 2 junk, 2 tuning wear, 2 quillbolts, weeping idol, dandelion, 3 cyber valley. It was just a really fun deck to run. It had so much draw power, and it made shooting star really easy. Um, yeah. Anyway, but the problem with being a great player is that if you're on a level that's above the level of everybody else that you play against, you're never gonna better yourself. There's just nothing to it, which is a problem I have with Vanguard. When I started playing Vanguard, the only deck I had was Royal Paladin, and then I went into the play people in my school, right? And nobody was into the game. I went to my shop. Everybody else was running shit like Oracle Think Tank and Kagero, and I couldn't beat them at all. So what I ended up doing was I ended up building multiple decks. You see my Spike Brothers deck, you see my Kagero deck, you see my Royal Paladin. My Royal Paladin is the only deck that I have that isn't 90% finished. You see my Kagero deck, that deck is decently done. It needs a lot more grade 3s, but I can just throw 2 overloads in there if I want to. But anyway, I have the ability to play against decks of my own that are tournament caliber, especially my Spike Brothers, and be able to be good. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean I get to play against players that are decent, but it's still a similar aspect. What I'm trying to say is that if you want to be good at a game, you can't just play against yourself. You can't just hope to get better by practicing against yourself, even if you are good. You really got to play other people, and that's what I'm hoping to accomplish today. In order to be a true duelist, I have to go back to my roots, and I have to be able to go back and beat people that I know I can beat. So that goes for B-Wing, if he's online. That's a shout out to him. I'm planning on beating him if he's there. Mech Vamp, I'm gonna try and kill him. King of Game 69. These are all people I've met from Thanks for Playing and from other places, and they're the best players I know. And the only way I'm gonna be able to hit True Duelist is by bettering myself and by striving to go on their level. Now, with the College Park Regional, if we get enough people, there will be 300 people. 10 rounds, top 48 gets invites. If there's any less than that, it's going to be 9 rounds and top. No, wait, hold on. It'll probably be 9 rounds regardless because 9 rounds is like 250 to 500 people in a tournament. But unless we hit the full 300, only top 40, only a top 32, I think, will get invites. So, with 9 rounds, that probably means that only 2 or 3 people are going to have perfect records going into the finals. So, Robbie Stargle, he's amazing, but I'm hoping to come up against him today because he told me he's running Chaos Dragons. Now, that could be his mind game starting because I called him out on Facebook the other day, so he could just be messing with my head here. But because he also has windups, and I'm not sure if they're ready, and he also has Heretics, but I'm not sure if they're ready. So if he has either of those on deck and he plans on running them instead of Chaos Dragons, then he'll probably do that instead because this is going to be a crazy regional. But this is my, intro video. We're not doing a road to College Park or anything because we live in UMBC and College Park's only a 20 or 50-minute drive. So I'm gonna be listening to Rush all the way there. I just bought Signals on iTunes and the album is amazing. Yeah. And then once I get there, I'm gonna hopefully be able to do some shit. If I can get a Dagusto Phoenix or Catastor before tournament, I'm gonna try and put it in. But other than that, my deck is as is, probably from the last tournament video update you saw. I did get a BLS finally, so no more Chaos Sorcerer. But so yeah, we'll have to see how that runs, and then I guess I'll just say thanks for watching and wish me luck at the regional. And remember, guys, you always have to practice. If you want to get better at any card game, you gotta find people that are better than you, and you gotta try to be better than them. That's how they do it in the anime, and honestly, that's the best way I can tell you to get good at a card game. I mean, you can play Dueling Network and you can play Card Fight Club, whatever the downloaded server is for Vanguard. Now you got to remember that those servers are free. You will come across trolls and people who don't know the rules totally. Like I learned recently a rule in Vanguard that I had totally forgotten about that I wasn't certain of before, and I was just taught it, recently. So even good players can learn. So that's my shout out to you guys, and that's my personal warning. And so good luck with your lives, and wish me luck at the tournament. And yeah. Oh, one more thing. I'm really glad Taipei Assassins won the League of Legends World Championship because they're the underdog team, and honestly, Azubu Frost, that sounds so dumb. Taipei Assassins for the win. So yeah, that's my video. Stay tuned and have a good weekend.